play video games. Okay, let's get in the match. And this is actually legit. We've got Luigi and Peach on red, and we've got Ganondorf and Zelda on the other.
My wife got this. Whoa, Team Legend of Zelda versus
Zelda
Team
Mario.
Mario.
I love it. Let's see what we can pull out.
Oh, this might be interesting. Notice how they're not using the main characters of the respective series.
Yes.
That's quite cute.
No Mario, no Link.
Now, I'm just going to tell it straight. This whole entire match, it's just going to be nothing but strong hit after strong hit from Team Zelda.
Well, what's going to happen here is, like, Zelda is a she's very strong, but she zones people out. She's very good with her dense fire, keeping people away from her. And she's going to be able to allow Ganondorf to get the hits. Oh, God. And they hit hard.
Yes.
They hit hard.
Yes. You know, they can't make mistakes. If they make mistakes, I can guarantee you that'll be the end of the stock easily. And Vist going in on Ganondorf.
is and he makes it out. He makes it back.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, and this, you got to be very careful with Ganon, too. His over B will allow him to...
oh, no. That was...
Peach gets the kill, followed by Zelda. And right now we're at one stock.
One stock.
Increase for the blue.
Yes, they're ahead. Barely, just barely, though, because Zelda is at high percent. Vist with, you know, the up tilt to
just
down
doing
there,
a very great job at just walling them out.
Yeah, he is.
And just keeping them out. And Zelda comes in for the rescue. Yeah. The thing is that Zelda's going to be able to enable Ganondorf to get things going, but at the moment, they're having a tough time. I believe Red Team has a slight advantage.
Did you see what Vist did there earlier? How he walked straight into the dense fire just to get rid of the hitbox where the bounce pressure.
Oh, not bad.
I believe that was a great idea. I'm just amazed at, you know, how well Vist is just maneuvering around the field.
Oh, and that's the stock. Zelda's up tilt, extremely strong. Very slow startup. Well, actually, not even that slow, but it's
actually pretty fast.
Yes. Oh, and another. That's an up smash. I mean, an up air right there, which is extremely powerful if you get the sweet spot.
Yes, it is. But it does have a soft spot to allow you for you know, really bougie combos.
Yes, indeed. So right now, Blue Team has a one stock lead. Vist and Peach are going to have to really get in there to see if they can pull something out.
Actually, I think it's just Peach that just really needs to step it up, because Luigi is trying his best to hold it down, but if he's just carrying the team, he's just going to suffer as a result.
We'll see as we continue. Like, Luigi's very good at comboing and disrupting.
And just setting up walls. It's almost
and we get a small friendly fire hit, but nobody's dead.
Not yet, but...
Good slap by Peach. Oh, and the Sparta kick. That Sparta, just Spartas.
Oh, that was not a good
and he gets the F smash. Oh my.
He should have tried to at least
Luigi, Luigi's still good. He's got that down B recovery, which is still powerful.
But you know, if Ganondorf at least dropped down with a reverse up air, he might have been able to do something.
Indeed. And this gets the downer and the kill, so they're back in there. It's actually very even at the moment. But anything can happen with the kill potential of Ganondorf and Zelda.
You know, you might be a stock ahead, but when it comes to those two characters, I honestly believe it's not a real lead.
Indeed, Peach setting up some really, really good pressure. It's very good.
Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
Oh gosh, so much collateral damage.
It's just, you know, hitboxes all over the place.
And the Den Fires, as you can see, the hitbox stays out there. It's a great disruptive move. The last hitbox is more of a stronger hitbox that could potentially care.
Yeah, one of the easiest ways to get rid of them is just to either attack them or just to run into them.
Indeed.
And with the
Peach lives. But Zelda is gone.
Just repeated F-tilts from Ganondorf, just, you know, showing them.
And look, this game is almost symmetrical. 136, 137. This is an amazing.
This is,
And there goes Ganon, and this is now 1v2.
Oh no.
And they turn into a 1v1. We've got an epic. We've got a match here, guys.
This is an
24-25. We've got a match for the days.
But this is going to be an odd one because the way these characters' gravities work and just how they're resistant to swings and stuff like that.
And there goes the Den Fire. Oh man, and it's just disrupting everything.
I do know that Ryoko is not a Z-main, so you won't be seeing any really fancy, you know, tricks.
And you see the classic down air nair. You know, down air the shield, nair the jump.
Oh no, he's keeping the Zelda at a distance of his
I think right now. Goodness, he's wave dashing into the F smash. He's got to be very careful. He's setting up the dense fire, edge guard, and he's trying to get the spike from the down tilt.
Oh, he's actually trying to set it up into the up tilt.
Into the up tilt. I thought it might spike at a sweet spot.
Now what?
And he based this. He waits for the roll and he gets the up tilt.
That sounds like Ryoko, all right.
That was a great set, a very good set. The thing with the up tilt, it has a very, very long. it lasts. It stays out for a very long time. So if you come in there while she's waving her arm around, you're gone.
I think the only the worst part about Zelda's update is that the fact that it's a single hitbox, meaning that if it hits something, the rest of the move is free.
Oh yeah. So if you hit the shield in the beginning, you're going to be waving goodbye to your stock as you go.
Exactly. Now I do believe that Red Team did do well. However, I personally saw quite a few times Peach was dropping the ball and had to really lean on Luigi in order to hold the game down.
I agree. What you didn't see here with this time was usually Peach is a much more disruptive force, but it looks like Zelda was actually doing that better
because of the Din's fire, essentially preventing Peach from floating around.
Exactly.
Using the float
so
cancels.
they have to approach, and it's going to be difficult. We'll see how they manage it. Both teams have very talented characters. There's Vist, a very old school melee player. We have Nintendude, who came from New York, now living in MDVA.
And Nintendude is here?
I'm sorry? This is game 1. Look, just finished game 1.
Game 2.
Best of 5. So
wait, Nintendude is here?
That's Nintendude, right in the glasses.
Ah, so he's Mike. Okay.
He's the guy. He moved down here from New York. He's joined the MDVA Elite. And we are doing Brinstar. We have Team Brinstar. I love it.
Excuse me?
Ryoko has changed from Zelda to Peach, and everything else is the same.
Yeah, I believe that was the best choice, simply because of the fact that you can't really abuse Din's fire on a stage like
Indeed.
this. Not only is it too small, but there are just too many hazards that can eat up the projectiles.
Indeed, and what we're going to see here is a lot of shenanigans with the stage, where you can actually hit the stage and cause your hitbox to extend.
Yes, by essentially abusing the hit lag.
Exactly.
I do believe that Ganondorf and his massive hitboxes would be very useful here because of the boundaries.
Indeed.
And just how much of the stage he can cover.
Yes.
Just his hitbox is huge, so he can cover a good portion of the stage simply by throwing attacks.
I agree, and the fire is rising, and there goes Peach. There goes Ryoko losing his first stock. Red Team has a slight advantage at the moment, but anything can happen with that Demon Fan.
Oh no.
And he goes for the follow-up.
He was trying to go for the up air, but Nintendude saw it coming and just floated up there. Vist with the wave dash.
Forward tilt. Yeah, I love
classic
it.
Luigi.
Oh
no!
And he gets the over B.
Sakurai!
He gets it. That's the new trip?
It's always been it's a classic trip.
Indeed.
Just terrible.
And he goes for such a... Oh, man. The edge guarding them very well, but
I mean, maybe if he knew that it was coming, but he hasn't charged it.
Indeed.
One thing I see Vist not doing is charging the side B, because when you charge it, the game will notify you when your next side B is a misfire.
Indeed.
So at least if he could charge it, he'd be able to control it.
That's interesting. That's a new project in Melee change.
Yes, that's something that a change that was added to Luigi.
I see.
By holding side B for a little bit, you can see if the next side B is a misfire. But Vist, he hasn't been charging it, so I don't think he's been able to tell.
But isn't that both a pro and a con? Because that means the teammates can also see the misfire coming as well.
But I think the biggest point about it is that you can control it.
I see. That's good. And if you get the down air from the fire from Luigi, and Red Team
they need to go for the Ganon.
Indeed.
Yeah, see.
Red Team is still in the lead. They have a commanding lead. Ganondorf at 150.
Oh, no.
He over B's, but he's safe from the fire. Let's see if he can get back on.
Yep, Nintendo.
Peach takes it.
Classic man.
Indeed.
Now.
So this is a very different match than we saw last time.
Mostly because the team dynamic on Team Blue has changed completely.
I would call this the Brinstar effect.
Probably, yeah. I'm not only that, but I'm assuming that Vist and Nintendo at least have a good amount of stage knowledge.
Yes.
And trick setup, because that's why they kind of picked it in the first place.
Indeed. And it's definitely the classic. You have no idea how to fight on this stage, so just take the set, take the game.
I don't believe Leelue and Ryoko team on a regular basis. So on top of that, they really don't have any true synergy like what I'm seeing from Nintendo and Vist.
Exactly. And what I believe they did here was intent to punish Ganondorf and Zelda's recovery. So he gets the over B, but I don't think it was worth it.
It was not worth it, because now the teammate is alone at high percentages.
Exactly. The way Ganondorf works is his over B, if he does it in the air, he can actually slide forward, and if he goes off the stage, he will pretty much kill them.
Yeah, the aerial side B carries over momentum.
Which is great if he's at a high percent and he needs to kill a low percent stop kill. It's very, very good.
It's a very desperate maneuver, but when you use it properly, it can turn the tides easily.
Indeed.
Now,
so
Vist closes it out with that fair, and it is 1-1 now.
Very commanding on both sides, so you can see. So you can definitely tell that both of these guys are pretty evenly matched in regards to just taking control of their sets, their games.
Now, what I foresee is now Zelda, Ryoko has gone back to Zelda, so I'm assuming we're going to restore the original team dynamic.
Indeed.
And I believe that as a result, I don't think that Nintendo should take Peach, because those Din's Fires with Ganondorf's huge hitboxes will be nothing more than a nuisance if Peach can't utilize her floats.
And I agree, and I think what Peach maximizes on is fast followers, and
exactly.
Ganondorf isn't. He's not exactly a fast follower.
He's heavy, but
yeah, he doesn't count as the space he's around with Wolf, Falco, Fox,
or Lucas or Falcon.
Exactly.
But then now you've got Zelda up there. What is Peach supposed to do against Zelda except just hit every now and then?
Well, that's the thing. I feel like Zelda in a team is very powerful against. Just very powerful in general, because she brings a lot of utility and a lot of kill moves. She brings the interruption, she brings kill moves. She doesn't have a lot of combo potential, but she has a lot of disruptive potential.
Just a wall of priority and hitboxes, just waiting to strike.
I actually thought about this myself, but let me show you. So her up B is actually 4 frames invincibility.
In Project Melee?
In Project Melee,
right.
4 frames invincibility.
Right.
And she can wave dash out of her up B, so she can actually up B out of shield safely to the other side of the stage, as he just did. He missed the wave dash and safely escaped any kind of shield pressure, which I think is pretty awesome. But we'll see how that unfolds. We have, what is the name of this stage?
Rumble Falls.
Rumble Falls?
Rumble Falls.
So let's receive, he charges F smash, he does not get out the way.
Now, what I'm seeing here is the stage is not only is it not symmetrical, but there are curves everywhere.
Right.
And I believe that will negatively impact Peach, because if she tries to float cancel from the ground, she can't travel too far, because she'll either be too high up if she tries to go from the left or the right.
Exactly.
But if she tries to float cancel from the middle, she'll just eventually land, simply because the stage is curving up. And I think that minor dynamic will affect how she float cancels.
Indeed. But so far, right now, we see Red Team is actually dominating. They've got a lot of space to zone and use their normals in order to keep them boxed in. And Ganondorf and Zelda are having a very difficult time getting anything going right now.
Which, it's actually quite surprising, considering this is their counter pick. So I'm wondering...
This was Blue Team's counter pick?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm wondering what they're thinking.
Wait, are you sure? I thought... Nope, you're 100% right. They did. They lost last game.
That's why they... Because if they won, they wouldn't have been able to switch.
This is what they're going for, I believe. They want the space so they can get the Din's Fire walls, and they have to approach them, but they're not able to... Like, right there, they're not able to get it off, and... This is closing the distance really fast with his wave dash and saying, no, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to be in your face. I'm going to combo you, and there's nothing you can do.
If anything, I think the platform layout, at least the top platforms at the base of the stage, can actually work out for Peach, because she can full cancel in the middle of everything. And,
yes.
Broad areas.
Right. Well, and Peach is doing really well right now. She's got 4 stocks. She's taking. And she's killing. She is definitely carrying this game at the moment.
Yeah, she's the MVP right now. And wow, did you see that? How she just kind of floated right next to the platform and just kind of glided up there.
She's just trying to hold her side. She's trying to avoid any kill moves, but there's one right there. And both Luigi and Peach get sucked in there. But right now, Red Team has a 2-stock commanding lead at the moment, with Ganondorf very low. So
Ganondorf is actually struggling with this.
Yeah, you see him right there. He's in his shield, and the Luigi pressure of his aerials keeps him inside of his shield. It's very hard to get anything off. I think the key here is that Zelda has to be a little bit more disruptive in order to allow Ganondorf to get his flow going.
Right.
If he can get his Gangnam flow going, I think he'll be fine. Like right there, this is what they're going for. This is what the blue team wanted.
But they need to keep it going.
Yeah, and they can't. Right, it's falling apart, and they're. You see them just trying to keep him on the other side of the stage?
Yeah. They're trying to set up a wall, but...
Oh, no, and the
Red Team's just getting through it with no problems at all.
And with Luigi and Peach's mobility, it's actually pretty easy for them to get past.
Just move around.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. Looking at it now, the platforms are in really good positions for both characters.
Indeed, and they break it back. It's now tied stock. They have a very, very bad, percentage gap, but they have brought it back 2 stocks. And there goes both of them, and the commentator's courage, they down 2 more stocks. So
look at what you did, Omni.
I apologize. I'm sorry, but actually I'm not sorry. So let's see. Let's see what we can get going on here.
And as you can see that Luigi was just comboing Zelda, but again, he couldn't do anything because his hitbox is so massive and the platform is in the way.
Indeed. I think
he's a liability right now.
Yeah, if you can get the kill moves, the problem is you pick a big stage, but you got a person who likes to kill people at low percents. So it's kind of, you know, counterproductive when you have a Ganondorf here who's trying to kill people on a stage that's hard to kill people. I think they would have been a lot more successful if they went for a zoning team, somebody that can do damage from afar.
Or maybe Fountain of Dreams would have been better for this team composition.
Just something different. Oh, nice sweet spot by Ryoko. You never know where he's going to go with the up B.
Ooh, classic Luigi right there. And the wizard push Luigi away.
Indeed. Oh, and then the wizard flit, he's gone. I think that is definitely the game. Well, let's see if you can work any up smash magic. No, and the slap in the butt. Dude, you get slapped in the butt like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can come back from that. I mean, I personally do like a personal slapping of the butt.
The derriere?
And the derriere, I think it's weird. You know, it hurts at first, but then you're like, Me like
one more.
Me gusta. Me gusta. So what's the scores? 2-1 right now?
2-1 in favor of Nintendude and Vist.
So 2-1 Nintendude.
I think what leelue needs to do is switch up his character, or they need to pick a stage that is small. Because with a small stage, I believe Ganondorf could, you know, be more effective, and then the traps that Zelda set up are are closer together, and maybe, you know, give red team harder time to maneuver around.
Right, but you see him moving off Ganondorf, and I think the reason for that is because Luigi is able to apply so much pressure on Ganondorf on his shield. Ganondorf can't get anything going. Same thing with Peach. Like if Peach gets a float canceled at fair, Ganondorf is going to be in his shield, and he's not going to have too many options. So he did switch off of Ganondorf. He's back to Sonic.
See, that's now with all this room that FE is giving Sonic, I believe he does have a lot of room to, you know, spin.
I agree.
Though I won't see a lot of homing attack on stage because it's indiscriminatory. Team attack is on.
Right. And the thing is, so you can target whoever's closest to you. It doesn't even matter. I see.
Team attack on, you know, homing attack your teammate, which can be a good recovery tactic.
If you're trying to recover somebody,
Yes, you can simply stand next to the stage and shield, and Sonic will hit your shield.
Indeed. I'm going to tell you this. I believe Eli is very good at Sonic from what I understand. So we can see exactly Sonic's potential here in this match, and as, you know, as a team character.
Well, I do believe he is restricted because of the fact that his teams. Sonic's moveset right now is not really geared towards teams anyway.
I disagree. I mean, I agree as well. He's much more of a
1v1
duelist. Yes, I agree. But they take the first stock, and they actually take this stock, which is very powerful right now.
That very dominating. That connected up smash did not get that.
And they're out of shield. Still true terror, and the edge guard.
Edge guard, fantastic.
So we've got Peach holding it again as the tank.
I do believe that a lot of the combos that Luigi and Peach have, Sonic can escape something from other
Yes.
So I think Sonic can stop taking smash. It all depends on how leelue plays it.
Agreed. I think what he's going to have to do is he's got to go in there. He's got to disrupt. He's got to be like the Luigi. He's got to be the Vist of the other team, because he's got to set up kill moves for Ryoko to hit. Very nice. And Luigi is trying to recover, and no, he does not have it.
He went out and he paid for it, surprisingly enough. Sonic's not a character that you can really go out against unless you want to risk losing a stock.
Indeed. And right now, blue team they've got a lead, but they've got high percents. And there we go, just like that. It's red team has the percent lead, and the stocks the same.
But you know what? You know, leelue is holding it down as best as he possibly can.
Beautiful up B by Ryoko. He can cancel that into a wave dash.
Cancel what?
He can, when you up B with Zelda,
right,
you can air dodge out of it.
Yes, that's right.
And by air dodging, you can wave dash and just pretty much take out all the lag from it, which is.
You see, when leelue went for that up B spring in order to get Luigi, but then hit Ryoko, he tried to do it again. I don't agree with that. I think he probably should have gone down and dropped a scenario.
Right.
Because at that point, what he was trying to do to Luigi was pretty telegraphed, and that's why Vist was able to get around it.
Oh no, and Vist misses the up B. That's the second time that happened.
I wonder what happened.
Hopefully if we can recover from that. I think he's just barely missing it, mistiming it.
Oh, from a sweet spot Zelda into
and there's Sonic Is he posing after he hits people? It looks like he's kind of like
people pulling attack. He poses.
That's pretty hardcore.
No, that's what he likes to show off.
Pretty trollish. I like it.
Sonic.
And it appears that Sonic can cancel his homing attack from hitting. Oh, there he goes.
Yes, he can cancel it into a jump, and then into any of his other heroes except homing attack.
Ah, I see. I noticed that a very recurring theme in Project Melee is people being able to cancel attacks, which I think is a very interesting
approach.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't disagree with it at all. I like to see how it evolves. I believe like characters like Lucario, Sonic, Ike, they can all they have things where they can cancel a move into another move.
Well,
and that beautiful spike by Sonic.
That was fantastic.
Very beautiful.
I didn't wonder though if Nintendo knew that Sonic Spike is a meteor, he probably could have meteor canceled it.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is a meteor. It's not a spike, so he probably could have meteor canceled.
Well, what I usually try to do is assume that everything is a meteor and just up B the hell out of there, but. Sometimes you try to go for the double jump, and there goes Luigi. We've got a 2v1. Oh, and he switches to Sheik for the edge guarding.
This is gonna be a lot of speedy comboing.
Oh no! What?
Oh no!
But you can't really edge guard Sonic. It's Sonic.
Yeah, if you get edge guarded with Sonic, you're doing something terribly wrong.
Oh, and he trades the in air with the up B, and wins out of it. Blue team's gotta be careful. They're playing kind of funky. Oh wow, and that's
homing attack in a nutshell.
That's pretty uncool. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's what happens if you
not cool.
If you don't recover at a diagonal, like if you don't go up and forward or down and forward, homing attack will easily just snipe you out of the air, and that's your stock.
Well, now it's 2-2.
Your best bet is to always go on that diagonal against homing attack.
I see. So it's 2-2, Neko. What do you think is going to win? Who are you looking at? Both of these teams have been very dominant in the matches they've been winning.
It all depends on the stage, because that's what it's been really coming down to. It's been coming down to the stage.
We'll see. They've been doing a really good job at capitalizing. It's 2-2. 2-2. They've been doing a really good job at capitalizing on their counterplay. I got you. So stream, how are you guys liking this set so far? I think it's pretty epic.
It's very back and forth, but it is a good representation of higher level Project Melee, and as you can see, there's at least a good amount of character diversity.
Yes, and what I've also noticed is that I believe that the red team has not changed their characters since they've started.
No, they have not.
And you can tell that they're pretty much like, look, you know what? We're going to pick Peach and Luigi because that's our best characters, and we're going to make them work on every stage. And sometimes it's worked, and sometimes it hasn't. What's wrong with the names?
You got Nintendude and Ryoko together.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Nintendude and Vist.
And Vist and Ryoko and leelue.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's confusing.
See, it's Nintendude is on the left. So if you guys look at the stream, Nintendude, Peach, Ryoko, Zelda. It's kind of like right underneath.
Apparently, Logic is just ordering them, just naming them according to the order on the screen as opposed to the team.
We're on Battlefield, which I love. I don't feel like there's no gimmicks. It's just going to be an all-out who can play the best and have the best team symmetry right here. And right now, I think. Oh, and there it is.
Oh no!
Red team is taking that commanding lead with Vist and Nintendude.
I think that this stage is working more in favor of Red team versus Blue team. Because Sonic's platform game is not as strong as Luigi's.
100% agree. 100% agree. I don't think Sonic can put on that pressure that Peach and Luigi can do. It's kind of just spinning around, you know?
The platforms will disrupt a lot of, the spin dash cancels or homing attack cancels.
To be honest, I think this would have been a great stage for Ganondorf, actually, to come back to make his return.
It would have been. Because he could have done a lot of Tipman, he could have done a lot of side Bs.
Oh, great punish by this. Great punish. And it's, they have a commanding lead. Oh, not as commanding, but still one stock lead. Ooh, and double in air by this. That's that level 9 combo right there.
That's that Luigi metagame.
Indeed.
Luigi everything in essence.
Oh, and he gets the up B reverse.
He said, you know what, I'm going to hit you with a gimmick.
I love it. And the stream is loving the Luigi right now. This is classic Vist. You can see him just like this in Melee as well, and there's no change.
It's modified DSR, Fly Sensei.
Yes.
Fly Sensei.
Modified DSR,
chat.
bro.
Fly helps me learn Melee, so I can get better at this game. Stop being a scrub. Oh, that was a beautiful nail by Sonic.
Right, and Luigi still has all of his stocks. Blue team. Oh,
see?
And as I talk.
See?
I keep
that homing attack is just indiscriminatory.
I keep punishing people. I'm sorry. I can't let people know that I'm actually dictating this game, and this is all fixed.
Yeah, it's, you know, when it comes to you know, Smash Brothers, it's not the players that win the matches, it's the commentators.
Indeed. And look, as we see, we got the wall going. Let's see if they can get anything happening.
It's a very solid. It was a very solid wall, but they couldn't capitalize.
Right, and you know what? I'm starting to think that it's very good in theory, but in application, the Zelda wall, the fire, it's not as effective as you would imagine. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing, or maybe there's something that's not happening, but it's not really paying off.
Leelue is not pressuring the characters to go into the dens.
Indeed.
Because Zelda sets them up, and then it's up to the teammate to at least try to control the stage, control the characters, and get them to go into the dens to allow Zelda
gets that F air
to get her setups off.
Red team right now, and he found this. Oh, and so they come back. So they got a 1 stock difference here, but red team is still winning. Let's see if they can pull something out here.
Well, Sonic needs to be very careful. He can't be too reckless, or else that stock will go quick.
Oh, and this is F guarding Zelda. Her poor recovery right now. And there's so much disruption.
I was actually very scary because that charged Zelda S smash was about to hit Sonic.
Indeed, like look, what you're seeing Vist doing right now. He's all over the place. He's fast. He's grabbing. He's disrupting. He's essentially doing what Sonic is doing.
Supposed to be doing exactly.
Right. And Sonic I think has a much harder time accomplishing that. Oh, and the butt. And the down smash. Oh, and can we see anything with these two ladies?
No. You see, what happened there was he chose to up B out instead of what I would have done. Because at least I would have tried to hold me attack.
Yes.
Because what Peach was doing was floating.
Yes.
That would have made her an easy target.
Oh, that was a sexy edge guard right there. I didn't know you can kind of stall that right there.
He's doing good.
But I don't see anything coming out from this. Zelda is not a great 2v1er. Yeah, there's not much she can do. She cannot create opportunities in the 2v1 situation. I believe this is the end. But let's watch this. Brave soul. Oh, so brave. So brave.
Zelda, you know.
Uh-oh.
It's called The Legend of Zelda for a reason.
Oh, no.
Oh.
If I would have.
See, I don't think it's always a good idea to grab.
You know, Zelda is very good at recovering. Like you would think her recovery is not that good, but she can sweet spot very well.
That Dense Fire certainly does help, but it didn't help this time.
And that was winners finals, I believe, right?
Look at Vist! Look at Vist! 7 KOs.
God.
He is the MVP. He pulled that whole. He did everything.
Good.